Okay, I'm joined here by manager Luke Garrard as the would prepare for a trip to Weston-super-Mare tomorrow. We return to Panorama National League South action, of course. Luke, first of all, before we touch on the game, what are your final takeaways from Saturday's win over Charlton Athletic in FA Cup fourth round qualifying?
Routine, very professional. You have a look at the results even on Tuesday evening with the higher placed team getting knocked out on a replays. We've been involved in it enough times to know that that's a banana skin, and I felt the boys are very professional. Could have been a little bit more clinical, but scored at the right times. First goal in 3 minutes, and I think the second goal was in 43 minutes. So just the game starts, and just as the first half is finishing, which changes the team talks of both managers, and I felt that we were routine and professional in our second half performance, and thankfully we got through and into the first round proper.
And how have the lads looked in training building up to tomorrow's trip to Weston-super-Mare?
Been positive. Again, another 3 week, no midweek game. Top up the ones that need it, the ones that need a little bit of extra recovery. Worked heavily in terms of how we want to play and about our concept and system in moving forward and ensuring that we're doubling down on that throughout the week. And it's been another positive week. Had a session today, short, sharp on a Friday as always. Go through our set plays, now down obviously the last little bits, but overall very positive week.
And obviously earlier in the week we learned our FA Cup first round opponents, Leyton Orient, with that being a massive game obviously at the beginning of next month, League One opposition. Has that been playing in anyone's minds at all, or full focus on tomorrow and only tomorrow?
Only tomorrow. Completely, it's the next game, biggest game. We got Weston-super-Mare that have had a fantastic start to the season. They have their own FA Cup journey to consider. I believe they got Bristol Rovers away, so very local to them. But now our focus is heavily on Weston-super-Mare. They've not been beaten in 13 games. Obviously, we're on 5 back-to-back wins, and we need to make sure we go there and have a full focus on the job in hand, and hopefully, fingers crossed, come back 5 p.m. with 3 points better off.
And currently we are 4 points off Farnborough, who are top of the league, who have played a game more. Obviously, there's loads of teams in the mix, but seeing that table, does that act as extra motivation for you and the players at all?
Yeah, listen, we come back, and I've only actually played 2 games in the league since my return. We've played 3 FA Cup games in that period in the 5 games, 4 clean sheets, which has been positive. We've obviously conceded a goal against Larkle that was against the run of play to an extent. But yeah, Farnborough being top is what it is. I couldn't have a hand in what went on prior to my return, but I said to the group, there's a focus to what we need to do and what we need to achieve, and I'll give them a task in the first 6 to 8 games in the league where I want to see a return. And we're on task for that, and we need to ensure that we continue the work that we've been doing and improving. That's exactly what I want from this group, a group that are receptive, that want to learn and improve, and I'm seeing it as the games go on, as the weeks go on in the sessions. We're starting to really nail down the expectations and what we want as a management team, and we're implementing that in the training drills, and then I think that's being shown in the matches. I believe it's 14 goals in the first 5 games and only 1 against. So we've been thankful that we have been clinical. I believe we need to be a little bit more ruthless, because we have got into some real good areas and areas that we feel can hurt oppositions, and we need to have our moments on Saturday. We need to make sure we're putting them to bed, and fingers crossed we can do that. And like I said, get 3 points on the road.